The experience you've gone through with media obligations through the years and the trash talk, can you understand why Rousey wants no part of it this week?
Yeah, I mean, I understand it. This isn't easy what I'm doing here. It's not easy what any of us have to do as fighters. We're one of the only, I guess, sports in the world that's forced to do as much media as we do have to do and go out there and compete at the highest level in the world, or else you get your head kicked off your shoulders. And that's the missing link, is a lot of these other athletes are playing games. This is not a game. This is life or death. I'm going to war in 2 days, a day and a half. And so that can wear on people's minds. And then you add to the fact that you got all these cameras and everybody wants a piece of you and everybody's calling you and saying they want to be your friend and want to get your, cut your hair and want you to wear their stuff and want you to be on their Instagram posts, and it's like, it can wear on you. So each person has their own path. Ronda was a judo Olympian, and I doubt she had even an ounce of this work in front of her to become the judoka that she is. And I think that she's just getting back to her roots, and you can't blame somebody for that who's been the best in the world at anything.
Do you feel you're in Cody's head, man?
I don't think about things that I can't control. I don't think about things that are out of my range of knowing. I don't know what that guy's thinking, and to be perfectly honest, I never know what he's thinking. His ignorance is his bliss, and that's plain and simple. I think that that's his biggest power, is he's telling himself all these positive things. He's got people in his ear telling him these positive things. You hit hard, you're athletic, you're too fast, you're this, you're that. And he listens to it. And he believes it because he's had some knockouts in his pro career so far against guys that have been in the top 20. So, that being said, his ignorance is his peace. That's his bliss. That's where he gets his strength. I don't need to cuss. What's the point of cussing when we're on a Fox stage and they tell you before you walk on the camera, don't cuss? The guy loses it because he's an emotional wreck. I mean, it's needless to say. He does it to himself. I didn't have to tell him anything. I wasn't bagging on the guy other than calling him Pee Wee Herman because, if you've ever seen Pee Wee Herman, he's got the gray with the red. It was pretty perfect. But the point I'm trying to make is that's all I could see when I was talking to him. And he talks a lot when he gets flustered, but it's not talk, it's just cuss words. Him knocking me out, every single person I fought for 23 fights had the potential to knock me out. They did. I put myself in the smallest margin for error. I have almost no margin for error when I'm in there. That is my goal. That is the basis behind my style. He's got this self-perceived image of himself of, one, to be an alpha. So he's got to perceive that. He's got to put that out there to everybody. You got to be real loud about it. And two, to also be a savage in his own head. I'm a savage. I'm gonna break your jaw. I'm crazy. I got loud tattoos. I act crazy. I look mean. I'm mad. I got dad issues. All this stuff. So he's got to portray that. He's got to put that show on for all you guys. I mean, that's what makes him look tough. For me, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be myself. He wants to act that way, he can, but we've got a date. The fight's happening. Whether I go after him or try to fight him on that stage or not, we're fighting. So what's the point of doing all that? To me, it's a waste of energy. I believe and know I'm the pound for pound best in the world. I've accomplished those goals. So now it's about each one of these fights is an evolving point in my life. It's been a life lesson 23 times. I have that edge on everybody here and everybody in the world because I've been given the gift to go into these fights and challenge myself, to challenge my fear, to challenge my anxieties, look it in the face and deal with it. That's a gift. That's a gift God's given me. It's a gift to be here in front of you guys. I lost that gift for 3 years, and it took me losing it to realize what a gift it is. That being said, here I am, and that is motivation, self-motivation. I'm motivated by competition. I'm motivated by myself. I'm motivated by evolving as a man to become a better person, and I'm motivated by the more I can do for myself, the better man I can become myself. I end up touching everybody else at the same time, so it also becomes selfless.